Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today I'm going to show you how you can clean the transmission shift solenoids on an automatic transmission valve body. Let's go ahead and get started. Now this is what a transmission shift solenoid looks like, and it goes into the valve body in the transmission. And basically what these are electromagnetic valves that control the flow of the transmission fluid, and they help control the smoothness of the gear changes and the performance of the automatic transmission. But in time, they can get dirty, just like any solenoid. So what I have here is we're working on a vehicle. It's a Kia Rio. If you want to see specifics for this vehicle, it's a 2013 Kia Rio that I'm working on. You can check out videos down in the description pertaining to the transmission and work that we're doing on it. But this particular video is more generic for any automatic transmission valve body, the solenoids in it, the shift solenoids. You'll have to check out for your actual vehicle how to remove the valve body and how to remove the solenoid. So I'm assuming you've already gotten to that point. If you are working on a Kia Rio or any Hyundai or Kia that utilizes that same transmission, you can check out videos down in the description where I show in depth how to remove it. But if you don't have one of those, then you're going to have to get to this point on your own. So this is what it looks like here. Right there where that screen is, and we're going to check out some of the other ones. They can get dirty, and it's good to just clean them out and to just help with the performance. So let's head over to the valve body, and I'll show you how we remove them, and then I'll show you what I'm going to use to clean it. So this is our transmission valve body that we removed from this vehicle right here, the Kia Rio. This one here has several solenoids on it. So let me get the camera in here up close. Now, with this one, and I don't know how it is with yours, but normally you have this little bracket that slides on here to hold them in place. You're going to need to remove that bracket so that way you can slide the solenoids out of the valve body. But let me get a close-up up here, and I'll show you how to pull them out, and I'll show you what we're going to use to clean it. I'm going to turn this so you can see it. But these are our solenoids right here, our shift solenoids. And as we just showed, I already took the bracket off. So now, with this, you can just grab these and just pull these out. Some of them can be a little bit tight, and then you pull them out. And then what you're going to be cleaning is the little screens on there, and we'll get some close-ups, but basically any one of these can come out. So you can pull them out, and then I'd recommend just cleaning all of them if you're doing work. But you want to make sure the actual locations of them, because as you can see, I have a lot of them here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you have some of them that look similar. So you want to make sure that you put them back in the right spots. But let me get a close-up and I'll show you what the screen looks like. And then what we're going to be using, and I'll show you here. I'm just going to be using this electronic cleaner by CRC. You can also use mass airflow sensor cleaner as well. I wouldn't recommend using anything stronger like a brake cleaner or parts cleaner, things like that. You want something that's made for electronic components like mass airflow sensors and electric harnesses. But we're going to connect this little straw in here so that way we can get a nice shot into the mesh. But let me show you a close-up of the screen that we're talking about, and then we'll start cleaning them out. So if we pull this one out, let's bring it closer. You can see that little screen area right there, that mesh. That's what we're going to be spraying out. These don't look too bad. Sometimes you can have dirt and debris on them, but that's what you want to clean. Spray in there as well. So let's start cleaning them out. Here's a better close-up view here of one of the solenoids, but you can see the mesh right there. That's what we're going to be cleaning out. This one's not too bad, but basically what these solenoids do is they control the flow of the transmission fluid. So when you get issues with them, with obstruction, or they start getting faulty, then you'll start experiencing things like gears getting stuck, erratic shifting, failure to shift, even slipping of the transmission, and even overheating. So it's important to keep them clean and functioning properly. We're going to pull them out in order so we don't get things out of whack. Spray it real good in there. Let that drip out. Nice and clean. And what I like about this electronic cleaner, it dries fast. We'll set that here. Pull this one out. This one has a screen right here. Going to set them there in their proper order to dry. This one. Everything is cleaned. We're letting them just dry out a little bit before we put them back in. But if we come down here, you can see they look nice and clean. All right, so we're gonna let them dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna put them back in to the transmission valve body, and then we're putting it back in the transmission, finishing up this particular project. But that wraps up this video on how to clean transmission shift solenoids on the transmission valve body. As mentioned already, the vehicle we're working on here is a 2013 Kia Rio. If that's your vehicle, you can check out other videos down in the description where I go in depth on how to remove the valve body, how to do all kinds of stuff with the transmission, as well as other videos pertaining to this car. But please send me any questions and comments. I hope that this video was informative for you. I would love to hear from you. As always, I appreciate all the support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.